It's Kacheri. Just gonna take you down to my small little camp in the backyard. So I gotta go around the side of the house through this gate and had the door open past the deck. So I got a little bit of a drop here on the backyard. Oh, I got this big, huge bush growing here. That was just during this summer. It got to be like that. Usually, previous years they would have it cut. A tree here, and then I come in here where there's this big, huge tree. Here's my fire I got going already. Not much. The wood on top is just is really wet, so I'm drying it out with the fire I got going. I got my brother's son used to have this, and instead of it going in the garbage, I get to have it and just let the rain fill it up, so I have water to put out the fire and stuff. Plus, I'll bring water down sometime. Like I have a little container there with water. A nice little stand. A couple of the drawers open. The one underneath at the bottom there doesn't open. It's jammed stuck. I got a little table. Again, like this is just some things I wasn't using, and they're just sitting around in the basement, so I decided I'll bring them down here and use them, right? This little table. Beanbag chair to sit on. I got a little cubby hole I made with all this brick and stone that was down here. And I was keeping the small wood in here, but I need to get something to cover over the opening there so they don't get soaked. This big brick thing, I had to get that from down there and bring it up here. And I had to kind of lift one end up and then, you know, make it fall down, then lift that in and bring. That's how I got it here, because I'm not that strong, right? I was strong enough that I could just lift the ends with a good bit of, you know, strength, my energy or whatever. But I managed. This stone was here. I put a couple bricks underneath, kind of lifted up off the ground a bit. I brought out this. My computer desk couldn't fit in my room properly with this on the top. This is like the shelf thing on the top. So I brought it out here. I could use, I don't know, I'll find a use for it later. I haven't got a lot of wood right now for the fire, so I'm going to be trying to find all the old dead stuff lying around that I can find. Break it, chop it, whatever. So I want to actually, let me back up a bit. I'm going to show you, it's not very far in that the forest goes, and then behind it is a big open space. And of course I can't go really far that way because it's the neighbors. And on the other side is also big open space, which is all that open space is part of this business over there. So if we go down here, it doesn't take a lot of time to get to where the fence is, which is where the big open space goes. I gotta go on a bit of an angle here. I don't want to scratch up the camera. This is my cell phone I'm using. I don't have other kinds of cameras like other people. My only option is this. And then there's the fence and the big open space. So yeah, not much forest to work with here because of this business. And the thing that bugs me is they don't even really use all this space, right? So yeah, it goes all up there and then it goes that way around. And these days they use it for motorhomes, campers, RV, whatever you want to call them. They store them up in there in the summer and stuff. People can, I don't know if it's where the people buy them or if they take them somewhere. I don't know. But they don't even use half the space. So it's kind of a waste. You know, we don't have forest there. All right. So that's that. And when my coffee gets cold, with my Stanley cup, There's actually a coffee press cup, but I don't have the press in it right now. And I just put it over the fire. And that'll heat it up a bit. Oh, there's already steam coming on. I guess it wasn't cold down. It didn't cool down after all. So, so now that's it. It's not much. And again, I don't have much to work with. This is why I don't have a shelter built. If I had lots to work with, I would do that. It'd be really nice. That's the thing about living here, is if you have any forest in your backyard in this place, it's not much. It's not enough, right? Because in here, there's not really a lot of big stuff that has fallen. And a lot of it that is fallen is just, it's old, rotted, falling apart kind of stuff. It's not any good for making a shelter. And I can't be like cutting all these little trees down and stuff. This is actually my brother's property. So it's not like it's mine to do whatever I want. I can only do so much, and so yeah. All right, well, anyway, that's my small camp. Unfortunately, not much. And as for using a tent here, well, kind of not really any good for it. We got the camp pit here, or the fire pit, and then a couple of these bench things. There's not much room, and the ground's not even flat anyway, and it's not really that soft, which I guess doesn't matter if you have, those sleeping pads or matches, air matches, or whatever the heck people want to use. Unless you have those, I don't think this is very good to lay on. I'm not in good condition to lay on hard surfaces like this. Well, not hard, but as hard as what this is. The other night I put my tent out there, and I slept a couple hours and I was up, and I was like, I couldn't stay out there. I don't have anything to put under my sleeping bag for comfort. And so my back and hip stuff, it was really bad, and I had to go in. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up because I got someone coming in here. Whatever he's called. Father-in-law, I think he's called. All right, so anyway, thanks for watching, and bye for now.